Hi, Tony Estigo here. You know, it's not all the new communities that are being built. It's not all these amazing new buildings that are being constructed. It is the people. It is what makes the city great. Welcome to this segment, The People of Sac.
11 years ago, I started a blog, and I've been connecting with people that way, and people tend to find it, or if they find it useful, maybe we'll end up working together. Well, once a month, I have a huge market update to sort of unpack what is the market doing, and not in sort of, data nerd ways where it's just about the numbers, but what's the story behind the numbers, what's really driving the market. And I just talk about value stuff, how, can we include this in square footage, or how do we, account for this, $100,000 pool, or whatever the issue is. Typically, basements aren't counted in the square footage, where 4 or 5 feet of, that level is underground, it's below grade, and so that area doesn't count according to ANSI guidelines for measuring, or even Fannie Mae, how they want appraisers to look at that. It can still count in the value, but it doesn't count in the square footage. And oftentimes when buyers walk through a property, they don't look at that 500 square foot basement and say, this is a 2,500 square foot house. No, they look and go, lovely house plus this other thing. So that's a clue that maybe we should treat it separately with the value anyway. The best way to measure value is to look to the comps, okay? An owner might have paid significant money for something, but what's it worth in the market? You have to look to the comps. And so let me find other homes that are similar. And when it comes to a basement, let me find other homes with a basement to tell the story of the market, because that shows us what people are willing to pay. But when a property is on a hill, you have what can be considered a walkout basement. All right, so let's assume it's the same quality as above, it's permitted as living space, but a walkout basement is a different situation, because you're gonna have the whole rear of one wall is probably below grade, or it's next to earth. So it would be correct for an appraiser to say, this is a basement, but Fannie Mae allows appraisers to sort of deter from the typical basement rule, where if you can show that the market accepts this area as square footage, then it is okay to lump that into the total square footage of the house. Basements are an asset in the market. Definitely people like extra space. They're gonna pay more for the home for that extra space, especially if it's, say, downtown Sacramento, where you convert a basement to an accessory unit. I mean, that's the hot ticket. You can rent it. There's a lot of value there, but it depends on the market. People have to be really careful not to over improve their properties. And so just because you spent a certain amount of money doesn't mean that buyers are going to pay that amount.